video game!
Reading this from The Gamer, former Nintendo president seemingly takes jab at one of the Nintendo Switch 2's strangest decisions. This was written by Sam Woods. Nintendo is already facing backlash from some bizarre decisions around the Switch 2, from a strange variable pricing model, which has seen fans unhappy at games costing upwards of $80, to a much increased price of the console itself. While current employees of the company are scrambling to clarify things, a former president has done the opposite, stirring the pot and seemingly suggesting that Nintendo should have included the Switch 2 Welcome Tour as a pack-in title. And we've discussed that. The fact that Welcome Tour, which looks similar to something like a tech demo, like what Astro's Playground, that teaches you how to use the console, that's not free. You have to pay for that. The rumor is that it's like $10. I don't care if it's $1. Like, why would you have to pay for a game to teach you about a console? Going on, Reggie Fils-Aimé was the face of Nintendo in the West for a long time. From 2006 to 2019, Fils-Aimé served as the president of Nintendo of America and fronted no end of E3 showcases and Nintendo Directs. He's a man who knows what works for the company. I always liked him. I always liked watching him speak. He seemed like he had a very good sense of humor, like a dry sense of humor. I thought he presented Nintendo things well. Yes, he was there for the Wii U.
The game will probably still be right for all of us, but could it also be a perfect fit just for you? And the answer to that question is an emphatic absolutely. In fact, we're so convinced of it that we put that pronoun right in the name. So today, welcome to the world of Wii U.
But he didn't develop the Wii U. It's his job to sell Japan's console in the US. I don't blame him really for the Wii U's failure. Yeah, but I liked Reggie. So he put out these tweets. Fils-Aimé posted 3 clips from an interview on IGN's Nintendo Voice Chat podcast, in which he seems to suggest that Nintendo is making a mistake by not including Welcome Tour for free when bought with consoles. So he put clips of himself being interviewed out. In the first clip that he put out, captioned "The Story of the Wii Sports Pack-In," Fils-Aimé discussed the work he put in with Shigeru Miyamoto to get Wii Sports packed in with the Wii. Now, if you guys remember that, Wii Sports was huge, man. It was huge because it came with the Wii. So if you had a Wii, you had Wii Sports. Everybody loved it, whether it was the bowling or the baseball. Everybody played it. So he says,
it's an understatement to say that Mr. Miyamoto pushed back. During the development of the Wii and the Wii Sports software, again, the goal was, we wanted this system to be attractive not only to the most active players but to new players and to bring them into the video gaming experience. And we saw Wii Sports as the way to be able to do that because each of these sports made great use of the Wii Remote. My recommendation was that we pack Wii Sports in with the hardware. And literally, when I first made this suggestion, Mr. Miyamoto said, Reggie, Nintendo does not give away software for free. You don't understand how hard our developers work to create compelling content like this. Now, fortunately, because my SNES came packed in with software, I knew that, in fact, the company has given away software in the past, but it was against a very strategic objective. And that was my commentary back to Mr. Miyamoto, that by including Wii Sports, we would immediately have value in the hardware as the consumer is opening it up and setting it up.
That's an interesting statement. So that was their philosophy in 2005. Nintendo does not give away software for free. Our developers work hard to create this compelling content. But like Reggie said, I remember the Nintendo coming with the Mario and Duck Hunt combo. They gave that away for free. The only thing I can think of is they raised the price to include it. So in their mind, back then, they weren't giving it away for free. Like Super Mario World coming with the Super Nintendo, maybe they raised the price. So the Wii could have stayed at their launch price. If you look like now with the Mario Kart game, it's $50 more to get that. Nintendo Land came with the Wii U, but it was a $50 more package. So maybe they didn't necessarily give them away for free, but it did appear to be that way. So they did not. Could you imagine if Wii Sports didn't come with the Wii? How much different that would have been? So the article goes on. Fils-Aimé then shared a second clip about how he proceeded to piss Mr. Miyamoto off. If you guys don't know who Miyamoto is, he is Mr. Nintendo. He's the legend. Everything you can think of, he created, he came up with. He's like the GOAT.
So then I proceeded to piss Mr. Miyamoto off again by suggesting that we bundle Wii Play with the Wii Remote. And he was not happy about that either.
So that also sold well. I remember Wii Play, if you wanted a second Wii Remote, like you bought that because it was the better deal. In the final clip, which Fils-Aimé titled The Result, he says,
in the Americas and in Europe, Wii Sports was packed in with the Wii proposition. It was not in Japan, which created a bit of a test market. And, it was obvious that in the markets where Wii Sports was packed in, that Wii became much more of a phenomenon. Wii Sports itself became much more of a phenomenon. And we did pack the remote with Wii Play, and I think it became the 5th best-selling piece of software in the history of Wii.
While Fils-Aimé never outright states that he feels Nintendo is making a bad decision by not including the Switch 2's welcome tour with the console, this string of tweets is so thinly veiled that even the most fair-weathered Nintendo fans know what he's getting at. That's definitely what he's getting at. He's saying what we've been saying. Why are you trying to make people pay for a tech demo? That's one more thing that if you include it, makes that price not look as bad. Right? $500 for the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World. Throw another game in there. Even if it's this tech demo that they may play once and never play again. It seems like a much better value. And I mean, seriously, who's going to buy this? Who is going to pay, even if it's only $10? Who's going to pay $10? Yeah, that's what we were talking about. This is pretty much like Astro's Playroom. Everybody got that with their PS5. But this, the Welcome Tour, Nintendo wants you to pay for to learn about the Switch, to learn where the magnets are. Like, come on, man. So, like, seriously, who is going to buy this game? I want to meet the person that buys this game, and I want to know why they bought it. So if anybody knows anybody that's going to buy this game, let me know.